about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high.
Hey. What it is, what it do, what it does. How's everyone doing tonight, today, whenever the heck you are about to watch this? Picks an error which ethic, racial, blah, blah, blah. So it's warning us that racism exists in this game. What's pretty interesting is this is Steam stamped. PhysX stamped. This has actually got some stuff, like, backing it. Which I wouldn't have thought. Whoa. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. It's got a Facebook, a Twitter, YouTube, and a Discord. How to play.
Bruh.
We got a bra. You know what I should do too, though? Oh, I shouldn't do that. That's for sure. I should double check that YouTube's going to still be active, because Botrix, we were just talking about it, me and I think it was Wecky. Botrix hates us. Sometimes, at least. Settings first. Newcomer is what it starts you as. So this game probably expects it to be pretty hard, at least. Okay, so I don't think Botrix is working. So it just randomly stopped for YouTube, which is awesome. But at least I checked. I can still see YouTube comments. YouTube, hello. I come up with backup plans nowadays, because streaming is fun like that. So, alright, Jesus. Investigation. Newcomer as evidence in your casebook will have an icon to indicate that you can use it to advance the case. If I put it on detective, it will have no hint icons. If I put it on Master Sleuth, no hints what to do in an investigation, no prompts to visit the Mind Palace or Casebook, and you won't be notified to... Yeah. I'll just leave it on the... I'm assuming it's probably hard. That's why. Combat. Monsters have standard health, and your character has standard resistance to insanity. Which is... It starts... Yeah, so it's normal and hard. Oh, okay, that's easy. Let's health. The characters are insanity, adversity, full health. Oh, Botrix now joined YouTube. Now. I love it. So now I can see YouTube comments without the window. That is silly. Compass, crosshair. I don't know. Is this gonna assume? I'm gonna say, I'm not playing this with controller. Ultra everything. Audio. Sure. How to play. Okay. Evidence contains crucial information about what to do and where to go next. To get evidence, interact with objects and people, combine clues in your mind palace, and take photos. Jesus, this seems wild, bro. I was not expecting any of this. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck, bro? I hope it doesn't expect us to just, like, read this shit and know, because this is a lot. Oh, this is underwater, too. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and the visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts, huh? It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drowned at Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes van de Berg. That's what it wanted to show me. Bro's tripping sack. Oh yeah, he's tripping sack. What the flying F is going on? Holy snap. Yeah, let's just take this boat for a cruise off the side of a fucking cavernous abyss. Next to frickin' Emrakul from Magic the Gathering. Dude, how's he not shitting his pants right now? Yeah, let's hop up on the edge. That's what I would do. That's what I was thinking was like the best idea. Let's fall. Like, all good ideas. Dude, you are nutty. Alright, so the game begins with a quick little mind fuck. It's like, hey, you're here. Now you're not. Now hop off and you're here again. Here's a guy.
Never trust a tourist
Yeah,
advertisement.
Oakmont Monolith National
Never
Park.
trust a tourist advertisement.
Don't trust that shit. Look at all these cocaine. It's actually newspapers, but poorly depicted. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested... Wait. No. I've already read this, you silly, silly man. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Look at this. Dude, this isn't even gonna shoot. Look at this thing. They couldn't even fucking hollow out the barrel all the way.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
No, something tells me that that gun is not good. Yeah, gunpowder. Coil springs. Look at this. I want to take a picture. How do I take a picture? Fire weapon, interact, loot, use gadget. I don't see. Items tab, maybe? Yeah. That's right. All evidence has been collected because I'm a freaking boss ass bitch. What's up, broski?
Now get out!
Really?
Now get out!
Just kicking me out?
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, no more dick pics, bud.
Johannes van der Berg.
Please.
At your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners?
Johannes.
Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Oh, my problem.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most
Pause.
maps I found didn't mark it, and this
What do you mean?
rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood
What's up,
of a
Leo?
recent natural disaster make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a
Want to
more
play some GTA
pressing
5?
matter on his hands.
Nice.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name.
Dude,
at
I
the
don't want to
Devil's
stay at the
Reef
Devil
Hotel.
Reef.
Here's the key.
Sounds...
Yeah, it sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
I'm totally judging that book by its cover.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
Oh, guys, so I will be having a
Too kind,
giveaway
Johannes.
sometime shortly. I did get
Can
all
you
my
steer me
Cobra
towards the
VR
Devil's Reef?
Take this
gunstock
map.
stuff that I
I've marked
needed,
the
but he
hotel
did send
and a
me
few other key places.
an extra of these gun stocks to give away for my stream. Or to do with that as I please, I should say, right? I'm gonna give it away. But, long story short, they're called the Mamba. He doesn't even have these out yet. So you can't even purchase these off him yet. But, here's one. Here's the other in red. So, I got one in like a tan variant. The other one in the red. This back plate, as you can see. I'll use the red one for example here. But you can extend that stock. This is where your controller sits in. This magnetized piece where the trigger guard is. It just pops in. And then there's a front piece that slides in here too. So you can use your other gun piece as well. Another cool thing about it is you can extend the stock. So if you want to use like a longer gun, you can extend this a little bit. Make it feel more like a MP5 or something like that. And then the other thing that you can do with it is this whole back piece can actually come off right here. So this whole tail can come off. There's one little hex screw here. And when you pop that off, there's another piece that color matches it. So this one would be red, obviously. And it looks like the back hammer of a gun. And long story short, if that whole piece is gone, you would just have your controller and it's just a pistol, right? Because this whole piece would be gone. So you could use it just as like a quick pistol as well. So it's pretty cool. But I did get two of them. Like I said, the Mamba. So I got these two with all the accessories for them. I'm gonna keep the red one. So I'll be doing a giveaway for the tan one. And guys, if you're ever interested in, I think someone was asking me earlier too. But this is the Maglock Ultra. Now I got the sling for it, but this thing is sick. Alright, enough looking at VR stuff. Let's get on with the game.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive.
I figured I'd let you guys
newspaper.
know that the giveaway
Places you'll
will
need
happen
to
for
get
that pretty shortly.
This city
I'll mark it
is
on my
insular,
Discord channel.
its ways mysterious.
And stuff like that.
No one will
Call it
take
out
you
when
by
it
the
happens.
hand, so you better know where to
Well, you'll
turn
get the
in search of a lead.
Mamba. With all the attachments for it. Lark
How do you fill your
skis from the
days,
Death
Mr.
Blow
Vandenberg?
skis. Good
I
luck.
host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligence.
Hopefully it's not as messy as it was in
Gathering
Viscera
seeds
Cleanup
of
detail.
thought, like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that.
See this dude's eyes,
I'm
bro?
the kind of man who
They're all like
finds-
bloodshot and milky. My character. Spaced on. Yeah, so Devil's Reef Hotel, but none of this shit's marked. Oh, City Port, okay. And that's actually in here. Oakland Port. And the hotel is up there. So where we need to go is technically Right here. It's not bad.
I don't care about your petty excuses.
He's a
No
monkey
one leaves
man.
the port until my son is found, and
What
that
the
is
hell?
final.
Excuse me.
What is going on here?
Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles
I'm
Reed.
so
I'm a private
confused.
investigator. Just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say?
From Boston, huh?
Well, perhaps we can help
Fuck,
each
man.
other.
If I may
Why am I
ask,
talking
what
to a
happened your
gorilla
son?
man?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you?
What?
My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the
Fish-faced?
police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now...
So apparently there's
those
not just
filthy
humans in this game.
migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because
Yeah.
no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins.
Is
My
your mom
father
into
united with a
bestiality?
certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these
Oh, your father banged a monkey.
exquisite features.
Exquisite.
Mr.
Yes.
Throgmorton, let me help you.
That's what
I'm
I
pretty
was
good at
thinking
tracking
too.
down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it?
This guy seriously creeps me out.
Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
He's got like a
Let's
molesty
just
Planet of the
say
Apes
I tend
vibe.
to see things that others miss.
My guy
Anyway,
looks like a straight up
what have you got
opium
to
head.
lose? Sounds like you could
His
use
eyes
every
look like
man
his
you could
fucking
get.
liver and kidneys have been dying for the past 2
You
years.
have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Tane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Okay. Oh, and that's literally it too.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And
I've
keep your
said
hands
everything
where
I
I can
know.
see them.
What's Gucci Manucci's? You got a lot of fish in here. I don't see the need for so many fish, but
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
really cared about it, man. Alright. Got some shit.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
What's up?
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Nobody likes me.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
I'm not
That's okay.
police.
I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on
He's got like
his
a very
business, and
unbelievable
he came
face.
back carrying
His features.
Throgmorton's son.
No one looks like that.
He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me... Ah!
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect.
Whoa.
K is our lord, our life, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul?
Yep.
Or
You're a psychopath. Go
Kill
kill
him.
yourself.
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
So he's got to sleep in here with all the dead corpses. That's kind of shitty. But it's a little bit unrealistic what he is doing. He's just sitting in the middle of the room going. Like, for real, bro. Whoa, oh.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Whoa. Hearing some voices there, homie.
5 cards short of a full house.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal,
What? Alright.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Whoa, that is an ugly dude.
So that's what a dude's mouth looks like. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Wait, wasn't I already down here? Yeah, I was.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Oh, okay.
Take this, ape face.
What's happening?
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
What?
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay. It says it's over there in the canal, but I don't even know how to get to the canal. It's a dead shark. There's like no way to the canal. Hell yeah.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. There's something in the pocket.
Check it out.
The blood is fresh. Whoever it belongs to could not have got far.
Curious how you're gonna like mix all this shit after, cause you gotta be able to. These stairs just don't make sense, but whatever.
The door won't budge.
What the f was that? Jesus. Morello, what's up, bro?
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup! Do you want to go do karate in the garage? Yup!
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
He's one of the monkey men. Am I streaming tomorrow too? Yes. Tomorrow night. Not during the day, most likely. Yeah. Alright. At the bar. It's true. Yeah, hiding in a bar. Wow, saving is really easy in this game. The Biddy King. Did you even drop biddies right now? I know you just did the tier 1 subscription gift. Ow. Although I think you are technically have the most biddies, so if you could see that, pretty sure you've donated the most biddies. Oh, right as I got off. That's why. Wait a minute. All evidence collected. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I actually kind of want to head back there. Because that's where Monkey Man is. 1001. You donated 1001 biddies last night? As I hopped off? Or are you saying total, like in your lifetime, you donated 1001? Jesus Christ, bro.
Oh shit.
I don't even think I saw that. I try to buy you frickin' Nitro today, but you can't buy another Discord member Nitro. That's why I ended up just boosting my server, so we can get bigger uploads. Ugh. Wait.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true.
Oh,
no,
shit.
No. I don't believe it. No.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I'd hope for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes. Make him beg for mercy.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag, Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
Okay. No. Not what I want. I just want a compass mark there. What the f is up with this game?
Got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
So he wants a bullet? Does he eat bullets?
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground.
Oh, Mr.
They're
Carpenter's
everywhere.
food give away with this darn port closure.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Dollar make you
Your
holla.
money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and
That's why
bullets.
bullets.
And I'll make it easier for you. I don't
He
smoke.
wanted a spare bullet because he could use the bullet to fucking... Do I want to give her a bullet?
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
You know?
Hey, knock it off. Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you
want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Definitely a Bostonian, dude.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart
I don't
man.
even want to shoot.
There's your good deed for the
I got
day.
like 4 bullets.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Bye.
I don't... One thing I don't like is crafting materials. Can I craft? Oh, you can. Cool. What the? Get the... Oh.
Hey, who are you? What are you
Whoa.
doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
Well, I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn
Dude,
warehouse.
this thing is
and
so
me,
creepy.
covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just... never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
Doesn't matter
I
whether
hear
he was
there's a bit
himself
of
or
a
not,
feud
though.
between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
There's so much dialogue in this game.
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
Okay.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Yeah, give me the bullets.
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are sealed.
I knew you'd understand.
Okay.
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
Well, I believe that you did, bro. Nice. It's funny, like, there's so much dialogue in this game and shit, and it looks boring, but, like, it's actually interesting because it's got a very, even though the graphics aren't the best, it's got a very unique style. And the story's actually just, I don't know, it's interesting. I got myself kind of caught up in it. It's easy enough to learn and get around.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. And they tore him apart. There was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests.
Yes,
Still,
take care of 'em.
justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't.
That's
without
right.
Grace. Remind me,
I'm a boss.
what brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below.
As
So I
above,
sent
so
men
below.
to
It's a good
find
movie.
out.
I love that saying too.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
I am now.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
What?
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port.
Give me some
I'll
bullets.
also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Nice. Look at that. Completed our first case. Hey! That was actually kind of fun. Not gonna lie. Key to expedition headquarters, so I got that. The whole expedition. But you have to remember. I could have sworn. I think I have the key to that place. That's what it is. All right. This game's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I was like skeptical at first. I'm getting sucked more and more into it. So I'm kind of digging it. But I am hopping off for the night, guys. I'm gonna see if anyone's raidable. I'll be on tomorrow night. Harley's on. So I'll raid Harley. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna see if I can stream VR. Whether it be Bone Labs, I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out the mods for it and get that working, all set up. If I can't, Pavlov or whatever. And I might be streaming this too as well. But I at least want to get something down in that. Now that I have all my gear and shiz. But everybody, I appreciate y'all stopping by. As always, say hi to Harley. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Hey!
Got me sprung, keeping me feeling numb. Been smoking since I was young. Living the high life, get your mind right. Give me the light so I can ignite this hydro and take flight. I swear, ain't no better feeling than your first hit. Puff, puff, pass, man, I roll this blunt perfect. Eyes bloodshot, like a red dot. In my head hot, cash out. Man, I think I'm about to pass out. I wake up and keep talking, hard to keep my eyes open. Anytime I'm not high, feeling it in my lungs. That chronic, it got me sprung, keeping me feeling numb. Been smoking since I was young. Living the high life, get your mind right. Give me the light so I can ignite this hydro and take flight. I swear, ain't no better feeling than your first hit. Puff, puff, pass, man, I roll this blunt perfect. Eyes bloodshot, like a red dot. In my head hot, cash out. Man, I think I'm about to pass out. I wake up and keep talking, hard to keep my eyes open. Anytime I'm not high.
Great again. How are you, bro? Oh no.